Hey, this is Shobhan, and today we'll be talking about 9 secrets that you must know, that you must use to increase your visibility at work as a product leader. Stay tuned for more. Visibility, one of the topics that product managers ask me the most about because they all feel that, hey, I've been doing so much work, just like so much effort, like 60 hours a week, doing all the sorts of things that are asked of me. And yet it feels that when it comes to that promotion, my name is not top of the list. Forget about the top of the list. It's not there at all. There's all these other people that seem to work less than me, then have been here fewer years, that have less tenure, that have contributed less. They haven't gone over and beyond, but yet they seem to have all the visibility. And a lot of product managers come and tell me, Shobit, I had this person who joined my team a year after me, and now they are my boss. And I don't see what they did. So there's this visibility that is often a missing factor that causes some people to get promoted and others to be left behind, be recognized as what people call rock stars, good for where they are, but not superstars, not ready to ascend to the next level. So I'm going to give you 9 important things, secrets, if you will, for you to get that visibility as a product management leader, specific to product management. Okay, let's get going. Number 1, you got to change your mindset that telling others about your accomplishments is something that's good for your organization. I'm not telling you that it's only good for you. It's good for your team, it's good for your organization. Well, think about it this way. All these people who are making decisions about work, who gets promoted, about what's coming down the pipe on the product roadmap, about customers, is it better that they get a full, accurate picture of who's doing what and what initiatives are going on and who's actually contributing? Or is it better that they get a one-sided view from the people who speak the loudest, who toot their horn, and they are hence being recognized and known as more visible? Well, of course, the former, right? You want them to get the good information, the right information. And so telling others about your accomplishments, about what you've done, actually helps them make better decisions about everything. And so it's good not just for you, but it's also good for your organization. And guess what? You might get promoted faster, you might lead the right kind of teams, which means your company will do better because you are qualified to lead those teams. So it's also great for you. And at the same time, it's great for other people that matter. When you get promoted, your family, your friends, they're the ones that benefit with that increased income, with you being a happier person, you having that sense of accomplishment and satisfaction from work. So it's good for all these people. So know that by not doing it, you're harming not just yourself, by not getting visibility that you deserve. You're not just harming yourself, you're harming all these people around you. Why would you do that, right? Shouldn't. So knowing that it's good for them really matters. That is a very important secret. The next one is to include your team and yourself the right way. See, it always sucks to talk about something as you being the lone person who went and did everything. Because the fact of the matter is you didn't. But you can freely talk about your story if you include the team that was behind it. Let's say you gave credit to your engineers for building this awesome product, and maybe for your designer to come up with the awesome design, and you as the architect, a much more balanced story. That feels right. But here's the deal. It's not taking away from your accomplishments or your visibility at all. In fact, it's only adding it, and it's showcasing you as the right kind of leader, which people want to see get to the next level. And at the same time, this team who got acknowledged by you, they're going to work even harder next time round. They're going to rally behind you because you did what very few people do in the workplace now, which is acknowledge them, acknowledge their achievements, their contributions. So including your team in the visibility initiatives that you do really makes a huge difference. Secret number 3, tie with the broader context. What do I mean? Well, most product managers I know, they tell the story of their achievements in the context of, hey, I shipped this product. It has these cool features. Isn't that great for us? Product managers who actually get visibility, they come and say, look, as a company, there is this new segment or there's something we've been trying to do for a long time. In order to help us achieve that, this is what my team did, and this is what we expect to happen. How this ties into the bigger goals of the organization. If that link, from your micro story, your micro achievements to the story of the company's success, or sometimes to the stories of your customer success, that's what makes that difference. That's what connects it in people's mind, and that's how you get visibility, because they are thinking about the company's initiatives, right? So when you tie something to something that they're already thinking about, it has a place to go in their brain. And now they're like, oh, you're cool, you're contributing here. I get it, I'm gonna remember it. And hey, when it comes to promotion and evaluations and deciding who gets the right kind of next initiatives, it's the person who made that link that will do that. So tie your accomplishments to what the company really values, to the broader context. Secret number 4, use others to get your visibility. You can get visibility by being in front of the CEO and others yourself, or you can architect it such that everybody at some point starts to mention you. They bring visibility to your initiatives and you in particular, even when you are not present. That's the goal. The goal is to have that being there all the time visibility. That's sort of what you are trying to accomplish. So whether it's you trying to inject certain achievements into other people's meetings, whether you're just building certain key cheerleaders or supporters for you that will increase that visibility for you, that is going to be the thing that makes sure it's just always present. And look, let's face it, these leaders who you're going to influence to increase that visibility about you, they want to do it. In fact, they need it. They need someone to be talking about. A story where they can tell people, look, there's this product manager, I mentored them, look at the amazing things they're achieving. So by having that relationship, you are now getting that visibility and they're able to showcase that I'm a great leader. I can mentor these people and they get to do amazing things. And so both of you benefit. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. And so that's how you also increase visibility. Number 5, have an opinion on other people's work streams. It's not enough for you to stay in your box, but you can apply your critical thinking skills, your customer empathy, your communication to add some input for other people in their initiatives. So they feel you added value, you gained visibility beyond just what you're working on, you built your brand, and everyone benefits. Number 6, join thought leadership initiatives. When there are work streams that are going on above your level, let's say you manage a product and there's a product suite and they're thinking about something to do with the product suite. Maybe something like creating a customer initiative, or maybe a monetization change, or something broader or that requires thought leadership at a different level. Join it. Contribute any ways you can. That is another way to increase your visibility. And this is very important. It's very strategic. So, these initiatives that you're working on, this is at a higher level. So by having visibility through that, you are now able to tie your brand to that higher level and showcase yourself as a more strategic leader. Number 7, share what works for your team in terms of process. So let's say your team had some major learning or achievement, or they just came out with a new way of doing certain things. Like maybe you do retrospectives in a way that it's easier for you, it's better for you, you learn a lot more, your team is more energized. Share those internal victories, get visibility for those with the intent, dual intent always. Intent number one, you help others. If you figure out a way such that you can better use data, well, help other teams better use data by showcasing that. And the intent number two is you get visibility for the great work you're doing. So company benefits, you benefit. Number 8, clarify your personal brand. An exercise I do with, I think, everybody who I work with, which is really trying to understand how do they want to come across? Like, what words do people want to describe about them? What do they want people to say about them when they're not in the room? By having that clarity, that is like sort of the architecture of your visibility, right? Like it's determining what you want to be known for, what do you want to be visible for. And so for you to have that clarity, that would be super helpful because that determines what do you get that visibility for. And then last but not least, secret number 9, which people don't like to talk about, is persistence. Stick with it. First time you try to get visibility, nobody might listen. Second time, a few more people will listen. Eventually, they will get used to and tie you with a certain branding. And so then they'll be even more open to listening and hearing about your accomplishments and like almost subconsciously tying yourself to the brand that you wanted to build. So persist in building initiatives, in building visibility. If it doesn't work the first time and if you give it up, this is never going to happen. In fact, it never works for anyone in their first try. So those were the 9 secrets to improve and increase your visibility as a product leader. Now, if you really, this was surface level. If you really want to get deep into like the mechanics and routines you want to set up, I encourage you to check out Product Leader Blueprint. And most importantly, book time to speak with us. I'll leave a link here so you can speak with someone from my team. I look forward to seeing you very, very soon. Take care.